If you're a Christian who's tried to learn how to play the guitar before and you just kept stopping and starting and stopping and starting, then this is for you. At Iconic Worship School, we've helped beginners go from absolutely zero knowledge of the guitar all the way to playing their first song or ministering in a life group or their first children's ministry assignment. And don't even get me started on how many have been already using the worship instrument in their personal worship journey. See, Christians don't quit trying to learn the guitar because they're untalented. They quit because they learned in the wrong order. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact roadmap that I wish someone had given me when I wanted to learn how to play guitar. That's going to leave you confidently playing worship guitar. A roadmap that could save you months of frustration and have you confidently worshiping God. Let's start with the very first mistake that most musicians make when they start out. The biggest mistake that they make is not buying the wrong guitar. It's not starting too late and they're too old. It's not having small fingers. It's just that they're trying to learn everything all at once with no order whatsoever. One person is teaching you how to play chords when another trainer on YouTube is teaching you how to play rhythm patterns. Another person is teaching you how to do finger picking. Another person teaches you worship theory, and before you know it, you've watched 50 videos and you can't even play a single song in your quiet worship time. If that's the wrong way, what is the right way? Instead of trying to learn everything all at once, I want you to start looking at learning the guitar kind of like building a house. You don't want to start with the roof. You want to get down to the foundation first, because that's where all the work begins. Your journey has 4 stages, and today I'm going to walk you through each one of them. Here's the goal, right? You want to play songs. You want to be able to play the rhythm that you want to play. You want to be able to play the chord of whatever song that comes your way without getting stuck and stumbling over your fingers. Now, how do I do that without first getting down to the foundation? And that is not by picking YouTube videos from all across the internet, but it is by understanding one simple thing. Your fingers need to start catching up with your brain. You have something in your mind, say a song, but your fingers don't know how to play it yet. They don't have the strength, they don't have the calluses. So then you start building with that goal in sight. And this is where most people get stuck. You don't want to just keep building your goal and then have no system of practice in between, because the practice stage is where most people, I would say 97% of people, give up. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, they still give up. I found out that a lot of us don't know how to steward our practice times. If you could just have accountability during your practice, some kind of a system where you get to clock in, where you get to have a system every single day, you'll be better off than 97% of the people who quit guitar. This is what you can do instead. When you practice, start having your first 5 to 10 minutes as your warm-up stage, where you do your finger exercise, you get your fingers warmed up and ready, because you can't come in from the outside world and just get into playing. You're not there yet. Give yourself some grace. The next part, the second part of your practice, is going to be your chord work, your transitions. Get that metronome out. Start layering one by one by one. And now the final stage of your practice becomes where you start to hear the most difference, where you get into your song and you start playing along with it. You start singing along with it. Yeshua. How can you get here without having built all of those stages? You build your foundation, you build your walls, you put the ceiling on top of it, and there you go. If you repeat this again and again and again, listen to me, you will be better off than the 97% of those who just went ahead and bought a guitar and they felt called to lead worship. They felt like they had a calling or a passion for music ministry, but they just couldn't put in the practice. And this is the part I wish someone had told me about years ago. The goal is not just learning to play songs. The goal is to learn how to worship consistently. The guitar is just one of those instruments that help you express your personal worship sound. Your tool can even be the keyboard. It can be the drums. It can be your voice. It's that simple. So remember, if you've been starting and stopping and then starting and stopping over and over again to the point it's become kind of a pattern and you think, I can't finish anything that I start, I'm gonna give up in between. It's probably not because you can't learn, but it's because you didn't set yourself a roadmap. And now you do. And now that you know the roadmap, the next question is, what should you actually learn first? That's exactly what we're going to cover in the next video.